The courtroom comes to order under the firm voice of Judge Vonda B. A case number is called JVB Punnon 66, the Ward case. All rise. Tension simmers beneath the surface as the litigants take their seats. Mr. Ward, calm but determined, prepares to tell his story, not just about a legal claim, but about love, loss, and loyalty. This isn't just a case. It's a father figure's fight for the little girl who calls him Dad.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1066, Ward case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Ward, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
All right, now, okay. Now, let me just kind of cut to the chase of the thing. I was engaged to the mama of his child, and, you know, we were just having a good time and was really getting ready to have a wedding, and, you know, the reception at Genghis Grill and everything was all set up. But unfortunately, she had fallen ill. COVID had got her, and then all of a sudden one day, she's just gone.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, I had to take little Malaysia into my arms and try to explain things. You know, I call her my little bit.
Mr. Ward begins to paint a vivid picture. He was once engaged to the mother of the child in question. A wedding planned, a future envisioned, until tragedy struck. COVID took her life, leaving behind a child, and a man who stepped up. From that moment on, he says, Malaysia, a sharp, vibrant 7-year-old, became his world. A bond was formed, not by blood, but by choice.
Because, you know, we just kicked it off right away. I'm talking about pretty much on the first date that I went on with them, because she brought her with her on our first date, which makes a lot of sense. And we just have been...
And Malaysia is the child?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is Malaysia?
She's 7.
Okay.
And, you know, I mean, she's one of those smart little girls that where you can't really get a whole lot past her. She's going to call you on your stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I appreciated about her. That's why we clicked so well, because her mama was the same way.
Sounds like a good kid.
Well, yeah, she's wonderful. I mean, she you know, she's on point with all of her schoolwork. She loves doing her homework. You know, our thing is to watch some Schoolhouse Rock on YouTube to let her know how the old school did it and everything. And so we, you know, our favorite hangout is the Sesame Place. You know, she loves to go there. She saw one episode of Lego Masters, and I took her to the Lego place out there in the shop.
He recounts bedtime rituals, quirky food preferences, broccoli with ketchup, corn with ketchup, things only a devoted parent would know. He talks about taking her to school, arranging after-school programs, and soothing her with her mood light and beaded blanket. His voice trembles with emotion. To him, this child is his daughter, and always has been.
So we'll abandon everything, so it's like, you know, that's been my road dog, that's been my everything and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds like the two of you have a great relationship.
Oh, seriously. I mean, I just love having her, you know, like my own child, and I feel like that she is actually my own child. I know that she only likes broccoli with ketchup, and she likes fish sticks with ketchup, and she likes corn with ketchup. I don't know what this thing is about ketchup.
Me either.
You know,
I don't like ketchup like that.
Yeah, I don't either. But I know how she likes that. I know that she's got to have that mood light on when she goes to sleep. I know that if I don't put those downy beads in with her blanket, that she's not going to sleep. So I do everything. I mean, I talk to the teachers. I got her on the after-school program. I mean, everything that I could possibly want to do for a child, I do for her.
Okay.
And so my thing is that, you know, I'm doing all the things that a dad would do for his daughter. And little bit in me, you know, it's like, hey, I mean, I might as well.
But beneath the affection lies frustration. Mr. Ward claims the biological father, present in court, has barely been in the picture. He honks the horn, Ward says dismissively. Visits are rare. Knowledge about Malaysia's life, non-existent. She comes to me, Ward insists, defending the love he's given, the void he's filled. The judge listens carefully.
I'll just go ahead and say that she's mine, because, you know, up until the time that she and I and her mother were together, that's just the way it was. You know, when it was with her, I was with them. So it's like, I feel like I take care of her.
Okay.
And since I figure I take care of her, then, you know, then this cat over here, you figure that, you know, that he's got something to say about it. You know, when I've hardly seen him, you know, I mean, granted, she's the child's daddy, I mean, yeah, every once in a while he'll come around. Every once in a while he'll visit her and all that kind of stuff. But he don't know.
What do you mean by every once in a while?
Oh, but every once in a while, it's like he'll come, you know, he might honk the horn or whatever. He might ask her to come out. She'll come out and see. And that's the one thing about her. She knows no strangers. You know.
Okay, so you're referring, you called him a cat. I mean, what?
Okay, all right, look.
So this is her dad.
This is her dad, yes.
Okay, so you're saying he's not doing all of the things that you're doing with little bit, right?
No, not at all. I mean,
Mr. Ward doesn't hold back. He believes if the biological father had done his part, there would have been no room for him in the child's life. I wouldn't have been on the radar, he says. To him, presence is more than biology, it's responsibility. But now he finds himself being challenged, not thanked. The courtroom gets quiet. Judge Vonda wants answers from the man sitting across the aisle.
You know that for a fact?
Well, this is how I look at it. If he was like a real man, if he was really taking care of his business, handling his business, then I wouldn't have any room to have proposed to Little Bit's mama. I wouldn't have even a place in her radar. But the fact that I did, to me, kind of says something. I mean, come on, man. It's like, you know.
So let me ask my question again.
Okay.
You know this for a fact that he's not active in her life.
Well, the one thing that I know is that a lot of things that she needs and that she likes and dislikes, he hardly knows half of that.
Oh.
I mean, as far as, I mean, come on. I mean, it's
Sir,
like.
give me 1 second. I'm about to have him wrap it up.
Okay, okay. Well, look, all I know is this. When it comes between me and him, she comes to me. When it comes
that
to.
You know of.
Yeah, that I see. You know, I mean, every time that he comes, I give them their space, but I'm looking at her.
The biological father speaks, calm but firm. He says Mr. Ward's accusations are false. He works hard, 3 days on, 4 days off, and every free day he's with his daughter. 4 full days, every week. He pays for her piano and karate. They go to Six Flags, they bowl, they laugh. And he claims Malaysia feels smothered by Mr. Ward, calls him too invasive, like a microscope. The courtroom shifts. Now it's a matter of who's telling the whole truth.
Body language, and she's like, man, when's this going to be over? So it's like.
Yeah, because she ready to come home with her real dad.
No.
Okay, Mr. Ward, give me 1 second. You know, your story was beautiful. It was very colorful. You know, and that's not to say that you're being untruthful about anything. However, I would like to also hear from Dad, because as you know, there are always 2 sides to every story, well, really 3, and the truth lies somewhere in between them, right?
I understand.
So give me a moment, and I'll go over to Dad.
All right.
Now, Dad, it sounds like, you know, your daughter and Mr. Ward have a great relationship, but is it true these, you know, allegations he's saying about you not being very active and involved?
None of it, man. I see my child every time I'm off work, and every time I'm off, I go and pick her up, and she stays with me for the whole 4 days. I work 3 days on, 4 days off, and he knows it. And when we talk to her on the phone, she says he's too invasive. He always,
The courtroom suddenly turns tense. Voices rise. Accusations fly. Ward hits back. He was the one there when Malaysia's mother died. He was the one drying the tears, not the man who was always at work. But the judge steps in. Calm, composed, she halts the emotional ping-pong. I understand the underlying issue here, she says, but this court needs clarity, not chaos.
What are you doing? What are you doing? And he always in her face and want to know
like a helicopter dad.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Like a microscope. That's how she feels, and she don't like it. And then as far as me and my child's mother splitting up, you know, that was between us. That was years before she even met you, so you can't put that on me.
Well, you know, I can't put a lot on you. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. You can call me helicopter all you want to, but you were not there when her mama died, man. You weren't there to have to console her when she was crying and didn't go to sleep. You weren't there. I was there.
You didn't even tell me. I was at work. You didn't even tell me.
See, that's the thing. You were always at work. You're always at work.
And see, here's the thing. I know there are a lot of emotions going on. I usually don't let people talk back and forth to each other.
I'm so sorry.
But I do understand the underlying issue here. Especially with, you know, your fiance passing away. I definitely understand that. I am just...
Judge Vonda begins to untangle the legal knot. Yes, there is a standing court order. The mother, now deceased, was the custodial parent. The biological father is the non-custodial parent, Mr. Ward. He's trying to change that order based on love, effort, and time. But love alone isn't enough. The law requires something more standing.
Trying to get some clarity here because according to the paperwork that you filed, Mr. Ward, there is a court order in place.
Yes.
And it names your fiance as the custodial parent and dad as the non-custodial parent. And you are essentially trying to modify this order.
Well, yeah, because essentially, to me, I became the custodial parent.
Okay.
And
you understand how you feel is not what the law says, right?
I do understand that. But
Okay.
Your Honor, the one thing that I do know is that the custodial duties I have taken on, and I know it's not by emotion, and I'm not even just talking about emotion, I'm talking about my actions. The teachers know me. The teachers call me.
Hold that thought. The teachers know you as well?
Yes, ma'am. Now, granted, he lives closer to the school.
The biological father presses his case. He's not just active, he's engaged. From after-school pickups to piano payments, he's fully involved. His daughter visits her paternal grandmother. They have a family bond. She's well-loved, the judge notes. But Mr. Ward wants full custody. For him, it's personal. A promise to a woman who can no longer speak for herself.
So he's up there just a little bit more than me, but anytime they call, I stop what I'm doing and I'm on the way.
Okay. All right. It sounds like he's pretty involved. And tell me some things you and your daughter do together.
Well, I take her to piano. I pay for her piano lessons.
Okay.
Some days when I'm off, I take her. He takes her other days. I pay for her to be in karate class.
Okay.
We go to Six Flags together. We go to skating together.
Okay.
I try to teach her how to bowl. We have fun. We go to my mom's house and, I drop her off and she enjoys spending time over there mostly.
All right. So she has a good relationship with grandmother. It sounds like this child is just well loved all around with both sides. I mean, is there any chance of the two of you trying to get along
Not
to
at
make
all.
it work for the
She wants to
best
be
for
at
your
home
daughter?
with her dad, but he keeps saying, oh, she needs to be here, and my child's mother is no longer here, so I'm trying to get.
The argument boils over. Mr. Ward lashes out. You're not going to be around too much longer, he says. The courtroom ignites. Judge Vonda cuts through the noise. Neither of you are going to talk to each other like that anymore. The moment is heated, but the ruling is near. Emotions won't determine the outcome. The law will.
Him to court to get full custody of my child
Okay.
all the way. So that's how that's gonna end. You're not gonna be around too much longer.
No, man, no. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. No.
Well, neither one of you are going to talk to each other like anything anymore. I'm ready to make my ruling. I've heard what the both of you have to say. I understand that dad is pretty involved with the child. He's paying for teaching her how to skate, paying for karate. She has a great relationship with her paternal grandmother. It sounds like dad wants to be a part of the child's life. I also understand, Mr. Ward, your heavy involvement with the child. You have a nickname for her. You all do things together. She loves ketchup. You know all about her nightlife and her sleep routines and everything like that. However, that does not negate the fact of what the law says. The child was not left with you by dad.
And then it comes. The ruling. The judge praises both men for loving the child. Mr. Ward has given Malaysia consistency, care, and comfort. But that doesn't change one legal fact. The biological father is alive, involved, and by law, her parent. Mr. Ward's claim? Dismissed. With no legal standing, the court cannot consider his petition for custody or child support.
Her dad is still alive. Sounds like he's very active. Doesn't sound like he, is a deadbeat parent by any means. He is making the expenditures that any parent would do. And he also said he's trying to petition the court at some point to get sole custody of his daughter. So based on that, I have no other choice but to dismiss your claim because you do not have any grounds to be petitioning this court for child support. Is there anything further from
No.
either of you?
No.
Ma'am, I'm very happy with the
No.
verdict.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are
Suck it up.
dismissed.
Thank you.
What?
Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B, and I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Ward case. Well, this case was a little...
Final words, Judge Vonda B. Love doesn't always equal legal rights. Mr. Ward has done what many wouldn't. But the law must protect the rights of the living parent. Today's decision is about law, not emotion.